it to our third monthly Hampton Roads Soul Winners event. And today I was supposed to not only have reinforcements, today I was supposed to have reinforcements, but not only do I not have my reinforcements with me, I'm down a man because MJ is gone. And he's gone because he's with my mom today. My mom is in town again, and she was going to come out and we're going to go soul winning together. And she's been out with me a couple times, but I thought this was going to be like even better because she's getting more in-depth time, and it's like, it's cumulative. And so the more you go out, the better you get, and the better it is. But sadly, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. We're in the middle of potty training, so I don't know if that's playing a big role into it. But MJ just was not having it. Would not go down for his nap today. Cried on and off for an hour. And so my mom, she took the helm, and she was with him, and she was walking with him and rocking him, and just totally, handled that situation in super grandma fashion. And so, but by the time that he was down for a nap, she was ready for a nap. And by the time she went down for a nap, and by that time, they were both tired and they were asleep, and it was time for us to go out to go soul winning. And so she was just like, yeah, sorry, I'm gonna forego that, which I understood, because that was a lot to deal with. And so, long story short, it's just me today. But we are headed to the spot. We're actually closing out the neighborhood that we've been doing for the past 3 months. We're gonna be trying to hit all of the last spots over here, and then next month we'll be heading to a new area. But I hope I get someone this month, for one. But also I hope that my convert that I made the first month, I hope that he will be able to get back into it, because I haven't seen him since last month. He started a new job and he has not been at church. But no worries. Most people are not going to become disciples. Most people, you're just going to get them saved and never really see them again. That's just the nature of it. But hopefully we can find someone new and possibly make a disciple and, just fulfill the Great Commission like we're supposed to. And so I am pulling up now. We have a meeting spot. They've already started without me because I'm running late. And so I'm pulling up to the meeting spot, but I know that they're already on the move. But that's the nature of soul winning, is that depending on how things go, whether or not you get people to answer the door, and if they talk to you, they could just be a few doors in or not. So see if I can find these people I'm supposed to be affiliated with. Okay, I'm in the area, but I don't see my people. But I know they're around here. So I'm gonna park, and then I'm gonna try to find them and meet up with them. And then we'll pick back up. Hello, friends. So once again, another dud of okay. I didn't get anyone saved. And I don't want to say it was a dud because, God's word does not return void. So I understand that. But it's been a couple weeks, I think, since I've gotten anyone saved. So it's kind of annoying. But, laying seed and just doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm out. I'm just out. I'm fulfilling my duty, and I'm doing what I can. And another one will come. So I didn't get anyone saved tonight. However, I did have this very interesting interaction, especially in light of my last video with me talking about the King James Bible with Frank Turek, because I went to this lady's door and we got off on the King James Bible.
Praying, reading. That's why I asked you what testament.
You said what testament is?
I said what testament. What type of book you had, what type of Bible you had.
Oh, okay.
I had the Bible that is at my aunt's house. I had the New Testament.
Oh, okay. Well, this is the old and new.
Yeah.
This is the whole
That's
Bible.
Why I like this Bible though. You have it from TikTok?
I just got it at Walmart. I was just
I didn't know Walmart sold Bibles like this. This is really cute.
yeah. It's pink and it came with the cover and then I did all this to myself. I did it
Yeah.
all the tabs.
I needed a new one. The one that's at my aunt's is my grandma's.
Okay. Well, yeah. If you're looking for a new Bible, you definitely need to get the King James version.
Yeah, that's why I asked, because the other one that I had, I like it, but
You don't like what it says?
no, it's not that I don't like what it says. It's just I wanted one that I can understand everything that's going on, New and Old Testament put together. Because the other one is too confusing for me for now. It's too confusing. I wanted to be able to understand. And my mom, she's read the whole Bible before, and then went and read it again. So she told me that I should get a different one so that I could understand it more clear.
And she wanted you to get the King James?
Yes.
Oh, smart Lindy. Because this is a whole different topic, but the King James is God's word in English. Those other versions, those are not.
The other Bible that I was reading, I didn't know what I was reading. So.
Yeah. You're totally spot on. And so yes, like, wasn't that crazy? Like, and this lady was not saved, and as you heard, so it's like, that was just really strange. Like, I don't know what to make of that, because if I had gone to her door and she was saved and she said that, then it would make more sense, because it's like, oh, well, like, my sheep hear my voice and the voice of a stranger they will not follow. So it's like, okay, like, her spirit is just like, knows the truth and knows the real from the fake, but she's not even saved. And she knows that the King James is right and the others are fake. So it's like, what? Like, what's your excuse now? Like, you claim to be saved and you don't even know the difference between the voice of the shepherd and the voice of a stranger. So it's just crazy. Like, bro, I mean, that's just, I thought just that was so funny. So that was like a silver lining, and I laid a lot of good seed, and I got her number. So I am going to text her and try to continue that conversation, and hopefully something very good will come of that. But yeah, so that was just, that was like my highlight of the night. The lady that I went out with, my partner, she was talking, like, a group of kids just like started to collect around her, and I was like going around to doors and talking, like knocking on people's doors. So that was really fun too. It was like she was like a kindergarten teacher, and like her students were standing all around her, and she got to preach the gospel. She didn't get the full thing out, and no one got saved from that, but she was still talking to those kids and laying that good seed in them. And so yeah, so that was the night. And then afterwards we went, and usually we get Mexican, because like we're all kind of like around the same age, but normally there's this couple and they're older and they go with us. And so, like, I don't know, they kind of feel like the leader of the group because they're older, and they want to go to Mexican every week because they're Hispanic. And so we always go to Mexican, but since they weren't there, we kind of like did our own thing, and like, while the master's away, the kids will play. And so we went to go get ramen, and that was really good. But yeah, and so one of the guys in our group, the guy that was sitting in front of me, he is actually moving away, but he said he's still going to come back every month to go to the soul winning marathon, because we're really trying to push for a new IFB church in Virginia. And so, he knows that if like a new IFB pastor is like scoping out the scene for where to plant the next church, then we need to have as many people here in like bodies and numbers. And so he wants to still be counted in the number of people that would come to the church, because he said if we got a new IFB church here, that he would move back. And so yeah, that's really exciting, and hopefully things will go well with him out there. And then whenever he does move back, he'll be bringing a wife and a kid with him, God willing. But yeah, so that was this month's festivities. And we did not finish that section that we were in. We didn't finish that complex. So we will be back next month to wrap up that housing complex. Hopefully, we'll be able to wrap it up next month. But yeah, friends, so that was what we got into this month. And I'll be keeping you guys posted. I certainly don't have any plans of missing any. So I'm going to be at every one of them. And I'll be bringing you guys along. So be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, share the video, and leave a comment. I think I already said that. Leave a like and a comment and share. And I will talk to you guys again real soon. Bye.